Yes, we are back to talk all things Solana. Let's have a look what is going on for its price action. Of course, on that weekly time frame, we have seen a fantastic run to the upside, targeting out a move towards that 1.618 impulsive trigger level at 92.25. Down on the daily time frame, of course, we are still looking for that potential fifth wave in blue here of this fifth wave in white, once again with all eyes on that yellow line just above the 1.618 impulsive trigger level on the weekly time frame. And on this 4-hourly chart, well, we can see we are nesting corrective structures to the upside. So we really need to dive into the world of Solana, figure out what's going on, and we will cover it all in today's video. But first of all, run the intro. Yes, welcome back to Cheeky Crypto Uncensored. Let's dive into Solana and have a look what's kind of going on here most recently on the 4-hour time frame. We will start with, we can see, the price action for Solana has been very much overlapping structures. There is no impulsive breakouts, unfortunately. We would like to see some, volatile, impulsive moves to the upside like we have previously seen for the price action of SOL, but unfortunately we have not seen this. Internally to these moves, there may be some impulsive structures, but overall these are nesting down into corrective waves. Like we can see here on this initial push to the upside in this C wave, pushing as high as 65.53, well, we can see that falling between the 1.236 and the 1.382 here, giving us overall a corrective move to the upside. And then once again, we can argue that we have this A, B and C structure, which technically is complete as it sits, where we can see this wick here on the 15th of December pushing up to $79.50, pushing higher than that A wave origin of 77.78. We could argue that this one is complete, or we could be looking at a much bigger move going on here on this 4-hour time frame, all held within this C wave. So we can see how these structures really are starting to nest down here for Solana. When we do take a complete move of this initial A, B and C to the upside, this is obviously the way that I'm looking at the charts, we could take this 100% move and we'll bring over to that swing low. Let's just get it right on point for accuracy here, which will be $59.11. But we can see that we have came up into that typical 1-to-1 to the 1.236 area. The 1.236 falling at $80.14. Well, we have fell just short of that on this push up here, 15th of December. We've seen the price break on down, so we could be capping this move off here. However, I do want to keep that distinct possibility in the back of our heads here. We want to keep this one fresh, that this may actually just be a bigger move playing out all within this C wave. So there is actually a couple of possibilities that may be going on here for the price action of Solana. I do want to keep our eyes on this level right here at $88.04. Now this one here is a mighty important level. Overall, if we see the price come up to here, although we are coming up in 3-wave structures, let's just really look at this one. We have our first move here as a 3-wave structure, this A, B and C. We have our next move here, this white A, B and C. Well, if we do hit this 1.618 Fibonacci level at $88.04, well, we will then be expecting another bigger move to the upside to kind of play out here in the form of another A, B and C structure. Absolutely awfully drawn once again, I do apologise. Freehand drawing is not something of speciality to myself, but what we will be looking at here is a bigger wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, a wave 4 and a wave 5 to come. Of course, I probably should have drew this one on. We would expect another 3-wave move down in here, come back up in another 3-wave move, giving us the idea here of a 5-wave move containing 3-wave structures, which we're starting to actually see quite often in the space just now. So in my opinion here, especially on this 4-hour time frame, all eyes need to be kept on $88.04, giving the idea we may have that impulsive push to the upside in corrective structures. So what are the key levels that we really need to be looking out for this to become a possibility? Well, first of all, a break lower in my opinion, than $63.67 would obviously tell us that we have no more room to the upside. True invalidation of any idea to the upside would be by breaking lower than $59.11, which of course is that A wave origin, and confirmation of that move to the upside most certainly will be by crossing higher than $79.50. This telling us that we are still in, first of all, the white C wave, and internally we will be inside that blue C wave. Should we see this price drop lower than, first of all, this B wave area tells us that this B wave is either incomplete or that the C wave is complete here. And then secondly, dropping lower than the $59.11, the A wave origin tells us that this move overall is complete to the upside, and we are looking at this as just an A, B and C truncating in this internal C wave. Now, a lot of terminology, a lot of gibber came out there, guys. If anything is alien to you, head on over to memberships.𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 the charts. I personally look at the charts, as you will be well aware, through the lens of Elliott Wave theory, through the lens of smart money concept and so forth. So yeah, head on over to memberships.𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗀.io, pick up Elliott Wave theory as part of your package. Let's jump on to that daily time frame, where of course we have referenced in the intro the 1.618 impulsive trigger level here at $92.25. Now that's more important on the weekly time frame. Forgot my words there. Not like this is scripted. That's more important for the weekly time frame. We push on up here in the fifth wave, this white fifth wave, obviously the internal count which we just spoke about being this blue one. Yeah, a push up here to that $92.25 level on the weekly time frame will give us, you know, a much more bullish approach for the price action of SOL. So what we can see on this pull to the downside, we fell short of the typical retracement area for that wave 4. We were looking at $43.43 to as low as $37.78, and of course we can see us falling pretty short here. Where did the price actually come down to? $51.23. So we did see that price fall short. Let's just do a quick check on this one. Did we at least meet minimum expectation? Yes, we did. The 0.236 Fibonacci level. Yep, from here, we obviously would then target out this push to the upside in the fifth wave, where of course we have already met the expectation, the 1.618 Fibonacci level. However, we can see on these internal counts, let's just really stretch this one on the screen, guys. I'm quite bad at doing that for not stretching open for you guys watching on mobile or cell phone devices. I must apologise and I must get better at doing so. Well, we can see the breakdown of this move to the upside, in my opinion, targeting out $78.40 to a higher level of $98.25. We can see this previous area of support and resistance. This obviously comes all the way back here. First of all, on the 19th of February 2022, that would have been, we seen a test here, finding, you know, good support on this upper level of the $75. Then we come over here to the 11th of May, finding rejection or finding resistance, however it is you want to term it, at $68.44. So we can see once again we are really fighting this area for its price action, failing to close above, failing to close below. So we are unfortunately stuck in a bit of a ranging market just now for Solana. One other thing we can draw on here, if you know this is your cup of tea, we could really draw on some trend lines, look at where the price is going. We are setting higher lows, and yes, we could argue we are starting to set higher highs. Looking at this potential as a bit of an expanding fifth wave move here, which is absolutely fantastic. We'd obviously expect to see this one really continue to the upside for SOL. Once again, looking at that 1.618 macro impulsive trigger here at $92.25. So all in all, Solana playing out pretty well here. We can see that daily stochastic down in the bottom right corner, zooming on into it, is of course oversold. So the daily stocks are still looking for that push to the upside. We can see that the hourly also looking for the move to the upside. The 4 hour looking for a correction. So yeah, I think it's going to be extremely volatile over the next week or so for SOL. But overall, still looking for another push to the upside. Yeah, given, you know, the way that everything is sitting just now. And I think, yeah, let's leave it off here today, and we will of course look at that weekly time frame. Now we do know that weekly time frame is of course very overbought. It has been there for quite a while now, roughly 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe 9 weeks. Maybe this is the 9th week of overbought for Sol, and this one can stay up here for a few more if it really wanted to. It's not really the end of the world. When we're looking at that macro structure, well, we have been speaking about the 92.25 Fibonacci level. Now, this is the impulsive trigger. What I must do a quick check on here is this move right here. We have that 100% move of the initial push to the upside, bring it to that swing low, and we can see the 1.618 fib level here for this yellow. Make sure we do this one right. Let's change that to yellow so we know that's what it's for. That is the impulsive trigger here for the yellow wave 3 on this macro scale, telling us that, you know, we really have an impressive move to the upside for Sol. Internal counts here, well, of course, we are still looking at this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 overall playing out on that daily, on that hourly time frame. So yeah, if we do see that price push up to $92.25 on the Binance chart, we will know we have hit that macro impulsive level. We will, of course, then expect a heavy retrace in the wave 4, in my opinion. Should we see this one push up to that level, well, we could be targeting out, you know, that $43 or the $34. Minimum expectation would be around about the $57, depending on how high this wave 3 does go. You know, that obviously changes where we would see this wave 4 go. A retest of this trend line, which we are kind of looking at here, would not be surprising. In this wave 4, then of course we would look at the macro 5th wave, targeting out, you know, like that $170 odd level for Solana, where we do see some fair value gaps sat here. So everything is really starting to come to light here for the moves that are going on for Solana, especially on that macro time frame. It's quite fantastic to see when we see these moves all kind of really bunched together. The charts look absolutely fantastic just now, especially Solana. Solana is really starting to play out very well. Yeah. Just a quick overview, a quick update of all things going on for Sol's price. Guys, if you've enjoyed today's video, smash up the like button, subscribe, and tap on the bell. Selecting all of the notifications, it really helps Cheeky Crypto Uncensored. Yeah, it really helps spread that channel out. We're trying to grow the second channel. We can see that the viewership, the subscribers and so forth is starting to increase. So if you have not already subscribed, guys, please do subscribe to the channel. Liking the videos and so forth, it helps get these videos out to as many people in the space as possible. But guys, if you are going to trade, please do trade safely. Have a nice tight stop loss. Make some great gains. Stay safe in the space. And until next time, have a very nice day.